장희동 커브볼님 어서오세요.
Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
Here goes another classic. Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic. Rip the microphone straight. That's the only way they're gonna hear you.
One away now, and here's the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Bregman is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hit softly down the line at first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. And the in now, Kyle Tucker, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Now batting.
So two are gone for the Astros in the fifth. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Called strike 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
The right fielder, number 7.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Here's George Springer, lifetime against Corey Kluber. He brings with him a .313 batting average, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-1 the count.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Popped him up. Lindor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Next for the Astros.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. Well, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2, can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
1-0 the count.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Grounded up the first baseline. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this A-League.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Yuli Gurriel becomes out number 2 this inning. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, and they'll need him to.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. And that's low, ball 4. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
For the Astros, the left fielder,
Adam Simber gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
number 90.
Here comes the first pitch.
Simber.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Martin is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now, second baseman, Tony.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch popped up. Lindor is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Weak grounder down the line at third. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-2 now. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Cole's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The count now at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maybin. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here's Carlos Correa.
Leading up for the Astros.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You can tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Olivas Diaz trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The look by Perez, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Correa gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to short, could be 2. To Santana to get the double play. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing, and he pops him up. Bregman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Cole has his target. Here it is on 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning to the...
First open of the year. Lance McCullers will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ramirez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing it. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
사사오님 어서오세요.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Bowers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
한우카누님 어서오세요.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
사사오님 어서오세요.
We are under the light. Settling in now, Hanley Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cleveland.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Hanley.
Line drive to center field. Springer is there to put it away, and Ramirez is kept off base to start the ballgame. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roy. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing like that to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Stassi finds it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Trevor Bauer gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. Brantley takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
밥 좀 먹고 오겠습니다. 마이크 소리 작나요? 밥 좀 먹고 올게요. 밥 좀.